Thank you for tuning in to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for my air signs. So for my Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius, and Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Again, this is going to be for the collective, so it may not resonate with everybody. Anything about Sage Company will be in the description box. And with that being said, air signs, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. I want to say thank you for continuing to support us, air signs. It really means so much. If you're new to the channel, thank you. And I'm wishing for your continued support. Take that one. All right, air signs. So, some of you guys may have been spending time by yourself, withdrawn from everybody, any and everybody, just wanting to be that way, because I feel like that maybe in this mode, like the hermit mode, you're able to figure out things, having that time to yourself. You can, be in your own mental and, get things done and stuff of that nature. Or certain circumstances could be the reasoning why you're going to withdraw or have been in withdrawal mode. For some of you, the reason for this could be some type of disappointment that happened, whether this was in love, whether this was something not working out the way that you wanted it to, but feeling of disappointment because something didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen, as well as some type of fear and maybe even somebody or something coming in between whatever the situation was, causing this disruption, and then the disappointment behind that. Otherwise, I do feel like for those of you who have been expressing and putting out there into the universe your desires, the things that you want, and praying for things to come through, that even when other people try to cause a disruption, or that they don't want you to have it, or whatever hate is put into it, you still come out on top. New opportunities, all right, for something coming in. For some of you, this could be the love for what you do. So saying that this is your business, and you're a designer and you have a love for, for designing or fashion or whatever the case may be, there may be something else that you're going to add to what you love to do, or finding a new way or a new something to add to that, right? Also, this could be in regards to an opportunity being presented to you, a new opportunity being presented to you in regards to something that you like to do or you love to do. All right. After being disappointed, or something else falling through, or something not panning out the way that you wanted to. It was like you was waiting for, or to see if this was going to happen. And it just didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. But in this instance of this new opportunity here, okay, or this new offer, or this new something to add to something that you already have, which is going to make you grow, or this is going to be the catalyst to expand you. Just know that you are very good at what you do, and people acknowledge that, people recognize that. So that is going to be what's going to propel you forward, even though there may be some circumstances or people that don't want to see you progress. But on the flip side of that, this whole thing, even what happened before, the letdown, the disappointment, all that had you in your mental, had you worried, had you full of anxiety, just waiting to see if you were going to either get this offer, or if something else would come up after the letdown, or so just waiting to see if there's going to be anything new pop up for you. Just the stress around that, I could see that was prominent as well. But emotionally, whatever this letdown was, it got to you. It got to you in such a fashion that you wanted to pull away from everybody, if not the world. So let's get some clarifying cards on that situation. See if we can get a little bit more into what it is this letdown was surrounding. And I know I mentioned, like, I use fashion designing as that example, but some of you may be wanting to get into being a chef or running your own food truck, or a restaurant business, or something that have to do with serving food. Whatever this is, you are good at it. You're like at the top of the ranking when it comes to titles, okay? Or at least that's what people think of you. That's their opinion of you. They feel like you're the best of the best, okay? But it does feel like that it is time for growth. So I do have a synchronicity for my air signs, 333. So if you want to look up the angel number or the angel meaning of 333, that may suit you right now for what is being presented here in this reading for you guys. Okay, so there's no doubt that you're very passionate with what you do. I feel like if this new opportunity, for whoever this resonates with, but I feel like if this new opportunity doesn't align with all of what you're requiring, let's say that they don't want to pay you what you feel like that you're worth, you're not going to do it. You're going to move on to something else. Or the letdown or the disappointment that happened to you, I feel like for those of you who went through it, it's like you saved up for this moment, right? You saved up for this. This is something that you really wanted. And again, you was awaiting to see how things were going to pan out for you, and it didn't the way that you wanted it to, right? And so that's the letdown, that's the disappointment, and that's the moment of withdrawing from the situation or the world, or trying to go within to, I don't know, plan to come up with something else. I feel like because it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, didn't mean that there wasn't an alternative. And maybe you didn't like the alternative, or maybe you still weighing in on the alternative, okay? But I feel like even in the disappointed moment, there was still something that was able to be salvaged from the offer or the opportunity, whatever this was, okay? Even if this was like in a relationship, okay? There was a letdown, there was a disappointment. Somebody might have been heartbroken, but it feels like that this is salvageable, okay? Or somebody wants to salvage this. And we're just waiting to see how this plays out, or what all the parties are going to do, how this is going to work out. And in that sense, it may not work out, because I feel like that in this situation, and what you found out, air signs, was that there was a third party involved through these threes. 333, and there may have been a third party involved. So you don't know what you want to do. okay? Or you don't know what you're going to do, but somebody's going to move away from that, okay? Worried about what's going to make you happy, worried about if the new opportunity, you know, if it, not only are you going to be getting what you're asking for, right? Okay, is this going to make you happy? This could be some of the things that are stressing you out, that could be worrying you, that can be, you know, weighing on your mind, because whatever you enter into, you're going to leave something else behind for it. Okay, so you want to kind of like be for sure that if you take advantage of this opportunity, that it's really going to set you up the way you want it to set you up before you take it. All right. And this is the feeling. This is not me saying this is what you want to do. This is the feeling surrounding the situation. It's like, I want to be definite that I'm going to be set up and I'm going to be stable before I take this new opportunity, even though it's going to be something that I love to do, or even if it's an opportunity for expanding what I love to do. If whatever this is just to look a little bit iffy or shady, or like it just may not come to fore or have a possibility of folding, you're not going to do it. You're just not. Okay. You do have spiritual backing. Your spiritual team is behind you, because yes, they want to see you obtaining and going after and having everything that you're asking for too. Okay. For those of you who because I want to use this reference, like if this is about your restaurant, your food truck, you being a chef, and this may take you away from where you stay. I mean, this may open up an opportunity for you to move and to travel. Okay, chef in another country. Okay, you did you got your demographics, you did the research, and your food truck will do better in LA than it would do in Utah, you know, something like that. So this may be an instance in which it is going to cause you to relocate. You're going to have the opportunity to travel, but I feel like you're not going to be able to stay where you are to have this prestigious title attached to you. That could be something else that's weighing heavily on you, because this not only could be life changing for you, but it could relocate you, you know, so it like really, really life changing. Okay. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that everything is what it says it is. You want to make sure that there's nothing hidden, nobody's lying, that, you know, you're reading the fine print. You making sure that this is what it is, relationship wise. If they not who you think they are, and it looks like that they lying, they hiding something, they being sneaky, any and all that, you're not going to do it. Okay, whichever the situation is, if it doesn't look right, if it doesn't act like a duck, quack like a duck, walk like a duck, you're not gonna do it. All right. And even like in the situation, you could have been financially saving up, like for the next step together, right? Moving in together, getting married or getting engaged. And the disappointment is that person wasn't who they said they were, or you finally got to see that person's true colors, or, you know, they did some stuff that made you question their whole being and existence in your life. Okay. If it's not right, you're just not gonna go forward with it. Okay. And that's just the energy. If you're a fashion designer, you're in fashion or in clothing, when I say expansion, you know, this is an opportunity that may have your products, not even just fashion, but just saying, if like say you're a business owner or whatever, this may be an opportunity to have your products overseas, expanding internationally. Okay, that type of growth. Yep. Yep. I'm going to hold these extra ones in my hands because I still feel like that they apply. We have another 3. So guys, spiritual meaning of 3. This message is definitely for you. Look that up. Again, this new opportunity, although you want to make sure that your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, it really feels like moving into this new opportunity is going to offer you some form of success. Okay, it's different from what it used to be. This is expansion. This is growth. Okay, this also will be able to give you a sense of balance, right? Where things didn't seem too sure or secure or ironed out or anything like that. That's not going to be no more. Okay, what is it that you want? Right now, we in our disappointment, for those who went through this, in our disappointment, we found out what they didn't want, apparently, right? Or what they thought they wanted. But what is it that you know you want? All right, go after that. All right, and that you're going to do better, or you'll get further with those who you are in alliance with. So for some of you, this is going into some type of partnership. Getting into a new team environment. Leaning on that assistance, leaning on having a team atmosphere versus when you was doing everything alone. Having assistance finally versus when you didn't have any at all. It's putting you in a better situation, and it's better for your growth because these people have resources that you didn't have access to. All right, now you're going to have access. Okay, because you stayed in your faith, because you believe that you deserve this, because you put it out there that this is what you want. This is what helped you get you thrusted into this new opportunity. Your faith in what you believe in, your faith in yourself, believing in yourself, knowing that you can do it, passionately going after what it is that you want, right? Putting yourself out there where at first you may have, always stayed to yourself, by yourself, wanted to be independent, not wanting to be in those team environments and be in those situations where you had to work with other people. But finding out if you wanted to get further, if you wanted to gain that access, if you wanted to have those additional resources, you're going to have to let other people in. All right. And that this is all for you to be able to take advantage of what's coming. Right. It's a new offer. It's a new chance at something. This is not one that you was already in, right? This is something new, adding to something that you love to do, or something new entirely, okay? But for you, no matter what the situation is, it's time for you to start afresh, all right? This is like reinventing yourself, like, especially for those of you who, if you enter this, you get opportunities to travel or relocate or whatever. These people ain't gonna know you moving forward. You could be anybody you want to be. That type of situation, okay? And this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna say why. This is what this is gonna have for you, right? Because this is so. This opportunity, right? It's like none other for you, right? You can be anything. You can be anybody, right? This is how life-changing this would be for you, all right? Take advantage. Take advantage. But that opportunity is in you moving forward, okay? So if you decide to move forward with that opportunity after you check everything out, just know that this is going to be transformative to your life. It's going to be a transformation in your life. It is going to be changing. It is life altering. This is not like what you've ever had before. This is growth. This is expansion. This is you reaching outlets and people and demographics you never reached before, okay? Only because you put it out there, what you wanted, and you put that action behind. That's another damn 3. Look. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. That message is in these 3s, okay? All right? Expansion, growth. This is, it's time. It is time. Don't lose that passion. You want this. You put yourself out there to be in this opportunity, all right? This opportunity, you were not hidden. You couldn't have been hidden for this type of transformation, this type of new beginning, this type of change, this type of everybody wanting to assist you and form these alliances and partnerships. This wasn't because you kept to yourself. This was you stepping out of your boxes. This is you letting other people see all the talents and skills and the passion that you have for what you do and letting that shine. This was not somebody hiding from the world. This was somebody who said, it is my turn. All right. All right, air signs. How you really feel? The benefit here was in letting other people in. Okay, this is where your benefit came in. Once you do that, right, after you look everything over, once you do that, watch how things transform for you. Watch how things change for you. Watch how you grow. Okay, here you go, Libra. In your element, all right. So some of this message here is specifically geared to some Libras here, all right? But knowing that you are the author of your own story, you control your destiny, all right? But just knowing that you have that capability, right? No, it's no more doubting yourself at this point, all right? It's about to be 2022. Take all this passion in all this injury, sorry, please don't get injured, all right? And all this energy, everybody's moving in the direction of going in front, right? So take all that passion into the new year with you, because you about to get some mind-blowing, some type of opportunity. And if you take it, it's going to be wonderful for you, okay? Again, you're trying to weed out who to trust, who not to trust, okay? Because of the letdowns. The previous letdowns, this current letdown, whatever the letdowns have been. You are trying to be careful. You're trying to tread lightly. You're trying to make sure that when you do stuff, you know, you're not tricked into doing anything, that it doesn't just only sound good or look good, but in the fine print that it actually is a good deal. You know what I'm saying? So you are being careful about that, air signs. You're tired of the deception and the trickery and the foolery and, you know, and all that stuff that has been going on in the past. And so you're refusing to be this type of fool in this situation again, all right? Based off of how you've been treated in the past. Okay, and of course with you guys, you know, doing what you do, consulting your spiritual team, relying on your intuition, and, you know, praying and getting your answers that way, and whatever your belief is, you strongly lean on that, okay? Whether these are your ancestors, your spirit guides, God, whoever, right? That is your go-to team, right? That's your go-to team before it is any human. Okay, and they are just acknowledging that when you come to them, they listen. And when you come to them with that passion, knowing what you want, not just wanting knowing that this is what you want, this is what you want to do, this is what you want to be, this is where you want to go, that they are there to assist you getting there. Okay, they are guiding you. They are making things happen for you. Okay, you can't see it going down in their realm, but they actually working for you. You can see the results, and you can see doors opening, and people that you didn't have access to before, you finally get to talk to these people. You finally get to meet these people. You see what I'm saying? That was with their help. This is what you couldn't do. They are helping you get this access, gain this access, so you can have this growth. All right? Balance. Balance. You're getting ready to get it. You're getting ready to get it. All right, air signs. So I'm going to go ahead and close out with these oracles. And again, thank you for supporting the channel. Please continue to support us. Like, share, tell others about us. Okay, we got our 3. And I'm going to go ahead and close out with these messages. I truly, strongly believe that in the next coming weeks, okay, I won't even say it. I'll just flash the card. New beginning. Right? You definitely going to have your opportunity, this new opportunity. Please do not, I don't want to say mess this up, but don't mess this up. Okay? Why? Because in this period, and when this stuff gets to moving for you, you will be thriving in it. Okay? You will be thriving in it. This is your element. This is finally your time to shine. All right? But you got to clearly know what it is that you want. So all this help is being put in place for you. All right? These resources, the access, and the opportunity. It is up to you to get out of hermit mode. Don't stay withdrawn because of your hurt. Okay? Go ahead, put yourself out there and go after these opportunities that are going to be life-changing for you. So that's what I have for my air signs. We'll do this again next week. Y'all guys going to be okay, and y'all going to do great. Watch.